Good afternoon and welcome to CageworX MMA. I'm Professor Cody Houston and this is CageworX MMA's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Technique of the Week. Today with me is Garrett Bernard, one of our top blue belts at the gym. And if I could, what we're going to work on today is it's a real kind of simple concept, but it's a real common situation. We see a lot, especially in beginner Jiu-Jitsu, as well as you see it a lot in MMA. And this is really applicable to an MMA situation as well. So, the first focus, what we're really looking at is a situation where my opponent is tying me up from the mount position. Okay? A lot of people tend to try to force the head down from here, or they try to posture up and then try to sprawl out. But there's a very simple answer to this situation. Okay, my opponent's already committed his elbows off of his body, so that's a very good thing for me. Okay, first thing I want to do is climb my knees just a little bit. The higher the better amount, in my opinion. Okay, so very simply what I'm going to do is replace my knee with my foot. Okay, obviously you can see my opponent's already in native position. Okay, one of the big focuses here is I don't want any space between my opponent's arm and the pocket of my hip. Okay, so as soon as I post that foot up, if I need to, I'll keep my arm on the arm to keep it in nice and tight, and then I'm going to post straight up. Okay, and again, it's important that I'm closer to his shoulders than his hips so he can't sit up. Okay, from this position, I've got the arm trapped right between my abdomen and my leg. Okay, from here we've got lots of situations. Okay, number one, what I'm looking for is to reach back, and what I'm looking for is when I reach back, I want to grab the meat of the hand. Okay, for a good Kimura, we don't want to grab the wrist, we want to grab the meat of the hand. It makes it a lot easier to separate grips. It makes it a lot easier to open up more alternatives. Okay, so as I'm reaching back, I'm looking for the meat of the hand. If I need to, if he's got a good grip still, I will apply pressure to the head. Okay, the more pressure I put down on the head, the more it's going to stretch him out and the weaker his grip is going to be. Okay, so we pressure down, I reach back, I find the wrist. Okay, very easily from here, my knee's already controlling the elbow, thus controlling the shoulder. Okay, I've got a one-handed Kimura, very simple here. Let's turn a little bit. Okay, my first option is simply a gooseneck wrist lock. Okay, then I've got a one-handed Kimura, but even better yet, what I'd like to do is thread the second hand through for a regular Kimura. Okay, from here, I can simply finish my Kimura here. Okay, second, if he starts straightening the arm out, my first alternative is keeping the thumb right in the pocket of my neck. I can finish with a straight arm lock here, or I can simply pressure in with my knee and take a straight arm lock here as well. If he manages to wiggle the arm all the way free, my hook is here automatically. Let's turn a little bit this way. I simply push the head down, step around, sit down. Okay, straighten it out for the straight arm lock. Okay, so let's go through it one more time. Okay, so again, the main focus of what we're working on today is this kind of unique mount position. But again, we see it very consistently in MMA. And MMA can't strike to the back of the head, so I have to separate his head before I can hit. And a lot of times it takes a lot of energy, and I don't want to waste that energy. In Jiu-Jitsu, it opens up lots of submission opportunities. Okay, so again, first thing I do is just climb my knees a little bit. I'm going to replace my knee with my foot. Got the elbow tied up. Got the shoulder locked up. I reach back, find the meat of the hand. I've got a straight arm or a one-arm Kimura. I've got the two-arm Kimura. Straight arm lock in the neck. Pass it off for the arm bar here. And sit. Okay? So that's going to be the primary focus of what we're finishing today. Just to give you a real quick brief view of, I can do lots of other stuff with this too. If I post up here as soon as the grip is broken, I can swing it over for the omoplata. I can take the plata in a two-step method where I push the head down. First thing I go one, my butt hits the ground, swing the legs for two. Okay, I can add my mounted triangles into that. I can also add the Barado plata into that situation. So, I hope that helps with your game, be it MMA, no-gi, or gi. And thank you very much for watching.